You know what time it is? I said, do you know what time it is? It's time for KP's Video News. That's right, KP's Video News, y'all. And I'm coming to you again real quick. This case here, even though it didn't happen in the United States, it's really disturbing. This case happened in London, and there's a lady named Belly Mujinga, a 47-year-old black woman who was working as a railway ticket officer in London, has died from the coronavirus after a man who claimed to be infected reportedly coughed and spit on her. On March 22nd, Mujinga and another worker at Govia Thameslink Railway in London were assaulted by the man who apparently infected her with the virus. According to Mujinga's union, the transport union, both workers were feeling sick after a few days. Mujinga, who had an underlying respiratory illness, was hospitalized and put on a ventilator 11 days after the alleged assault. Mujinga eventually died on April 5th, and she was survived by her husband and 11-year-old daughter. The incident wouldn't have happened if Mujinga was transferred to work inside the building as she begged to, said the union. They added Mujinga wasn't provided with personal protective equipment when she was working outside of the concourse. Meanwhile, the railway company is cooperating with the police with the investigation, passing on the surveillance footage of the incident. We will always investigate any report of assault thoroughly when we receive it, and it's vital for us to establish the full circumstances behind the incident, the British Transport Police detective stated. We are conducting extensive inquiries and to help us do so, including exploring possible CCTV opportunities and speaking to key witnesses. That's a person that lost her life, and I told you a story about one that happened, and another one that happened about a month ago in England, where there was another black lady, black mother, and she had the coronavirus, and she was told when the emergency EMT people came out in the ambulance that they checked her out, they tested her, they said, yeah, you got all the symptoms of the coronavirus, but they also stated she was not a priority, and the next day overnight she died. So that's another disturbing case here. And this case here, this happened in Des Moines, Iowa, and officials are looking for persons who police said attacked a black man as he was leaving his girlfriend's house, an incident the local NAACP chapter once investigated as a hate crime. Dequan Jones, 22 years old, told the police he was approached by two white men around 3 a.m. Saturday who asked him who he was. It's unclear what prompted them to approach Jones. However, evidence indicates that this was not a random selection of Jones as a victim. And that's what the Des Moines police sergeant stated. The men assaulted Jones. The police officer said he was able to break free, but the men caught up to him and the assault continued. During this, Jones reports that one of them hurled racial slurs at him and threatened to kill him. Witnesses who heard the commotion began to yell, apparently scaring the attackers off. He said, I just wanted to know why it happened to me. It just really breaks my heart because I'm not that type of guy to get in trouble, Jones stated. Jones suffered multiple facial fractures and a broken wrist, as well as other minor injuries. He was released from the hospital and is recovering at home. Jones sustained very serious injuries, and we're looking for the